I'm so excited to do this. I know that all of us teachers are worried. The same worries that we have about remote learning are the same worries about that the students have. What is the thing that most concern you about students learning from home or you having to teach from home? Remote teaching and learning is a totally new experience for the majority of us, and it creates some anxiety. Some of the problems that teachers have come up to me is like, how do I keep the students engaged? How do I make them accountable? How much time are they going to spend? What happens if the student doesn't have equipment? What happens if the students have to be taking care of the little ones and they don't have enough time to do the work? How they're going to be completing the work? I think this is a great opportunity for us teachers to show the world how great teachers we are. One of the things that I think is super vital is to keep them engaged. But we cannot worry about things that are out of our control. I cannot control their internet. I cannot control their equipment. I'm going to move forward thinking that the bosses to be are going to fulfill their promise and provide computers and connection for the internet for all the students that need it. And starting from that premise, and starting from the premise that I cannot control everything, I can tell you what I can control. I can control the kind of material I'm going to put out there for my students. That's the bell. Okay, so one of the things that I did this week is prepare an assignment for next Monday. Next Monday is the first day that the students are supposed to come back to engage with us digitally. And I teach career and technology education, which is a specific program in web design, 3 levels of web design. But Monday, I'm not going to concentrate on that. On Monday, I'm going to concentrate in trying to re-engage the students and reach them out. I think it's our responsibility to hear them, let them know that we are listening to their voices. Second, let them express their voices, their thoughts, their worries, their hopes, and at the same time, being able to connect with them. Once I get them engaged, I will plan to teach them how to do online learning from home, right? Video tutorials for the students and how to log into certain scenes or do center materials. So I'm going to try to do some video tutorials about it. But the most important thing is that I need to also teach them how to schedule them, how to balance housework, stress, how to balance all that stuff from home. Because in the future, a lot of our jobs are going to be telecommuted. I cannot speak for plumbing and electricians, but in career and technology education for computer engineering, most of the stuff could be done telecommuting, actually doing it online. So I need to teach the students how to manage their time at home so they can say, okay, this is the time that I'm going to do work, and this is the time that I'm going to do house chores, and this is the time that I'm going to spend with my little brother, and this is the tools that I'm going to use when I feel claustrophobic or cabin crazy, or these are the tools that I'm going to need for relaxing and focusing. So even though I have materials to give them HTML, CSS, JavaScript, career and technology, career and financial management, and all the other stuff, I think it's important for us to also teach them how to manage the time at home. It's also going to be an experience for me. I've never done teaching from online 100%. I've done a little bit. So the first thing I did is assign them a question. I'll be back in a second. So what I was telling you is that I gave them an assignment to empower their voice. And I use FlipGrid. I'm going to show you a couple of things. So when you go to FlipGrid, you go to the educator sign up. It's free for every teacher, so you don't have to pay anything. They have their own video tutorials on how to get students started. I have a few classes already created, and in each class, you can add different topics. So initially, I had 3 classes: the lower level visual design, intro to web designing, the second year, and the third year. But I created a specific topic and channel for this period, and it's the ITHS Web Design Academy online. And this gives opportunities for all the students to engage in the academy. So seniors, sophomores, and juniors get to collaborate and peer feedback each other. So the assignment I posted yesterday about 4 o'clock. 14 students already posted videos, and 1,500 views have been happening. So all the students saw the assignment. A lot of students saw somebody else's topic, and I guess they are thinking how they're going to do their own before they post. I will show you exactly how it works, how you create a channel yourself, but a grid yourself. But let me show you what this assignment for Monday is. So the assignment for Monday is coronavirus facts and fears. And basically here I give them the instructions. So in this challenging times, staying at home, not knowing what was going to happen or how we will pass our classes or graduate on time. What are our hopes and fears? What are your thoughts about this global pandemic? How does it make you feel to have to do your education from home? What do you expect from us teachers, parents, and adults in general? Tell me about it. You must appear in the video. You need to put a face to your words. Besides, I miss your smiles and faces, and of course, or high five. A good tip for the students is be honest, be respectful, be professional. My students have been doing a lot of online materials for a while, and at the beginning, I did go over a lesson about cyberbullying and behavior online and what was appropriate and what was not, so they know what is to do. If the student is visually impaired, you can click here and it will read the text.
In these new and challenging times, staying at home, not knowing what's going to happen, or how can we still pass our classes or graduate on time, what are your hopes and fears? What are your thoughts about this global?
So you see, it's very accurate. So even if the student is visually impaired, he can use this tool. He might need some assistance at home, but they can read. Also, if they are ESL and their English is not so good by reading it, but listening is better. So that also helps. You could put a picture here of the topic. You could put a video of here. You can put material in here. So I put a video. Hello, Web Design Academy. Now you're gonna see me through this. I hope you are safe and you're taking care of your family and your health and keeping away from people, washing your hands a lot. But I was wondering today, in these challenging times, having to stay at home, having to do your own work and your own time and manage your education, not knowing what's going to happen. Are you going to still pass your classes? Are you going to still graduate on time? What are your hopes and fears? What are you thinking about this global pandemic? How does it make you feel to have to do your education from home? Tell me more about what you expect from me, from your other teachers, from your parents, from adults in general. In my case, I think this is the perfect time to demonstrate what we are made of. I have total confidence that you guys are gonna rise to the challenge. This is the time to show the world that we are great and that we can do whatever is put in our path. We are all gonna be able to climb that wall, and we're gonna be able to jump that hole and we're gonna demonstrate what we are really, really made of. I think it's an opportunity to show that we can grow, that we can improve ourselves, and even with social distancing, we can still be in contact with each other. You can see me through here, I can see you through here. Please post a video. This is a graded assignment. It's graded for participation. I'm expecting you to answer my questions. Be honest, nothing is wrong. I want to be able to talk to you, even if not face to face, through this tool. Give each other some suggestions. What kind of things are you doing to keep yourself occupied at home? To keep your routine, your learning routine at home? What tips and advice do you give me or your fellow peers on coping with this situation? Let me know your thoughts. See you soon. Okay, so the students can also see the video, and once they see the video, they can post their answers. There is a rubric for it. I can share it. I can give them the PR code. I can give them a link. I'm gonna show you a couple of the scenes. At the beginning, the students weren't posting, so I posted myself this one. Hey guys, so I'm here at school. Nobody here. I have my ITHS scholars because today is Spirit Day for you guys. Don't let me hang in, please. Post a video. Okay, see you later. As you can see, I have no problem being funny and doing stuff online. I have no problem with that because for me, it's important to show the students that I have a good face in this challenging time, and they can also find the good in the bad. This was one of the first postings, and I think it's very interesting what he says. Oh,
so
hold on.
This horrible time.
Let me just show you the first posting because he was very thorough.
Hello, web designers and memories. So, yeah, a very hard time staying at home. And my hopes is that we don't graduate on time
caption.
And we don't get a CT diploma or regular. Oh no, I meant my fears is that we don't get to graduate on time, or we just don't get a graduation, and we don't get our CT diplomas, and we don't finish our portfolio and stuff. My thoughts about this whole global epidemic is that it's very frightening and very dangerous to our society, and I feel like it's the economy's gone down and stuff, and education from home is kind of new to me, so I guess it feels broad and kind of weird, I guess, and it might be difficult because I don't think everyone has internet and stuff, and what I expect from the teachers, parents, and adults is that everyone stays safe, everyone's patient, good behavior. Teachers give work that's doable, and I guess they grade it just like regular school. What I've been doing for these past days, I've been studying my notes, yeah, and learning how to code and review my math notes.
I also gave him a feedback visually. Hey, no fair, Brian. I need to see your face. And hey, but you get extra credit for being the first one, brave soul, to post the video. Okay? Good job, Brian. So you can see, you can give feedback visually. They can give feedback each other once you approve it. I can give a feedback right here. I can give him a grade, and he gets extra credit for being the first to post, and I will put that in my grade book. I can copy the feedback and give it to others. and I can see in this building right now, there's a possibility that they might need to use the building for other scenes during this time. So I need to put all the equipment back, all the computers and all the stuff. So I'm running like a chicken without a head right now. So let me finish this with you. Let me show you what will happen if you need to create an account. I use my Gmail account. I created a Gmail account specifically for schoolwork. Miss Ramirez Q502. That's not my personal account. I only use it for student work, and it's very useful in cases like this. So I'm opening Firefox at the moment. This computer is a little slow when I'm running a video recording at the same time. So this is Firefox. All you have to do to get FlipGrid is type it on the box, FlipGrid, and enter, and it will pop up directly in Google. By clicking here, you go to the main page. You can sign up for free as an educator, or you can enter your Flip code here. They are resources here that like video tutorials in how to use it better than mine, or different ideas for assignments. A lot of elementary kids, teachers uses it, but I'm gonna use it also for discussion among my students. So you can sign up for free. When you go to the educator login or the sign up for free, they will give you the option that you want to log in with your Microsoft login, which is your DOE account. You could use that, or your Gmail account if you have one of them. I use that, and that's the way I click, and automatically it will log me in. Since I'm already logged in, I'm gonna show you what it is there. So that is, I can change the view of it, and here I can go for my educator login, and I can see my grids. To add a grid, it's like adding a class. So you just click here, and you can say, I don't know, CTE period 1, right? And the students need to have a way to log in. You can use the login for Microsoft or Google email. So in my school, all my students have a Gmail account. If you have a Microsoft account, you can click that option, and only students from your school will be able to log in. You can create a list of students with IDs to join. So you can give them an ID number to join, or you can create it publicly, and anybody can share the grid with your network and the world. I do this because my students know how to behave online, and they are high school students, and there's nothing stopping them for filming what they're seeing on the screen and actually put it in other platforms, even if you do these two options. But these two options are very safe. This is the one I usually choose, and then the flip code is what they're gonna enter to complete the assignment. They give you a suggestion here, right? But you can add anything in here. I can do assignment 1, right? And as soon as I type it, it says available, and I can click next, and they give you a few options. I can add a password, so participants can only share the password, can only join the grid if they have the password, right? That's an extra step of security. You can do that, and you can enter the password, whatever you want to do, right? Ideally, should have a little bit of more than just numbers, and I just enter numbers, enter lowercase and symbols, and it meets the criteria, right? Anybody with the flip code can join the video, but the Microsoft or Google account is required to record. So they do need to have the Gmail account or Microsoft account, right? Then you click next, and your grid, I'm not gonna save that password, your grid is started, right? Your assignment is started, and you can do the following to share it with the students. You can copy the FlipGrid code and send it to them via email or whatever communication you have with the students right now. You can copy the embedded code and paste it in your website. I have my own website and I can embed it right there. You can share it in Microsoft Teams. I know that they did a video tutorial on that yesterday for all the schools. Or you can share it directly in your Google Classroom, or you can send a remind, which is a text directly to the phone line. So I know a lot of teachers use Remind, Google Classroom. I don't know many teachers use Google Teams, but either one of them can be shared among the students. For me, the easiest one is to copy the link and send it to them via the Jupyter Grace, which is what we use at school. Then when I go to my grid, I can decide to personalize the grid, which is the class itself, right? I can change this image. I can go ahead and go all the way down and decide to personalize it. I can put that in there. I can put other pictures, or I can upload my own picture, right? Maybe something that will remind the students what it is. There are a lot of options in there, and you can see, you can edit the password yourself if you forgot it. You can get daily notifications or a weekly notification. I did yesterday a daily notification, and guess what? For every new video, and then I received 14 notifications in like a question of 5 minutes when those 14 students recorded. So a daily is the best. If you want to do it weekly, that's also, I like daily because I can give them feedback at the end of the day, quick 30 seconds feedback. I can download, share, allow the students to download and share the videos. I can enable caption for the videos. I can activate the grid, and the captions are in English. I can personalize the grid. So this way, these things can happen, right? I can allow grid followers to receive email notifications when a topic is created or a new video is recorded. So those things I want because those are the settings from the top of the class. So I have my grid. By default, they create an account, a topic for you. Is a say hello FlipGrid, so to give the opportunity to the students to introduce themselves. If you click in that FlipGrid, is pre-created for you. It says say hello on FlipGrid, welcome. Tap the green button below to open the FlipGrid camera and record your short video. They can use the phones, they can use the iPad, they can use a computer, they can use any device that they normally use for Snapchat or Facebook or Twitter or any of the other social media they use. So this is very accessible. And by clicking, the green button in the app is a plus sign and a green button, they can record a response according to the topic introduction, right? So let me show you what it is to create a topic. You can add a new topic, right? Can be facts about web design and telecommuting. So it's 35. If you do too long, it's not gonna open. You can put a prompt questions here. Research everything about web design profession. This is not a real assignment. I'm just doing this for you. Again, it's still everything that you could write here up to 500 words. The focus is that video that I showed you to the left before. So you can record your own video. You can upload a video that you already have. You can link it to a video on YouTube or Vimeo. You can upload an image, add a Giphy, emoji. You can have a Google Doc, a website, Nearpod, Newzilla, Spark from Adobe, Bouncy. All these things can be done. You can upload an actual document in there. I sometimes record videos. I sometimes put Giphies or put a image that is related to the topic. There is more options. And these options are really important, so don't skip them. A tip for the students to do well in the assignment: you can add an external link, like access to this file that I have in my Google Drive. You can add another attachment, like an actual file. You can put a title to that attachment. So let's say, you see, I can add all these things. Now, these attachments and these little things cannot be uploaded directly to the website. You will have to upload it to your Google Drive or your cloud and get the share link and put it in here and put a title to that share link. I put it that if I click this button, I need to see the video first in order to activate it and for somebody else to see it. Just extra security, just in case the students did something inappropriate or show something they are not supposed to be showing. I do allow students to reply to each other, and I always activate the topic right away. This, however, gives you a due date. I can activate the grid from today until next week, right? And there you are. That's the bell again. So there you are. It has a due date. After this date, nobody can post in here, right? I'm gonna allow the students to put selfies and video. I'm gonna allow the students that they can trim and relish video clips, to give a title to the topic, to attach links. I'm gonna allow students to like the video, to receive a count how many people have seen it, and to put stickies of the recording, like, oh, I like this, and comments, right? You can give basic feedback, which is just a comment. You can just put thumbs up, thumbs down. I like to do a custom, which adds a criteria. If you have created rubrics before in other grids, it will show you that criteria here. So let's say I'm gonna put here engagement. Oh, fast intro, right? And I can put a description of the criteria. Face on video. Answer all questions. I can go ahead and put more and more criteria, and those points can be given directly here. So the minimum score a student can get is 0 because they didn't post it, but if they post it in here, I'm gonna give them a 1. And the maximum score that they can get in this case is 5, but I can put it to 4, and that's it. I can create it, the criteria is created. I can modify the criteria later on. It's just a rubric to guide the students in what they have to say. You create the topic, and there is your FlipGrid. You can share the link to your students by copying and pasting in your communication, or you can send them this QR code, right? You can download the code and send it to them. Sometimes teachers like to print it and use it in the classroom, so the students just take a quick snap with their phones to the QR code and they use it. Since they are not present, you don't have to print it, but you can still send the QR code or post it in your website as an icon, and the students just need to snap a shot of this and it will take them directly. So you are all set, and this is the topic. I didn't put any focus or anything, so right now this is empty. There are things that you can do with it. You can record a response yourself. You can add topic, guest that don't have the link, or that I exit. Maybe you invite an engineer to talk in your FlipGrid. You may want to add a library of materials. You can hide the topic, move the topic to another class, duplicate the topic, and after you finish grading, you can export the data. You can also download the videos, right? So let me show you one that they have done in the past for me. I'm gonna go to my grids. I did this with my digital design, my juniors, and they created this 3-1-3 3-to-1 flash talk issues in the web. It's closed now, so only the students can view it. So I'm gonna log in as a student right now, really quickly, to show you what is in there. So a picture, the title, the time I posted it, and 2-minute flash talk about one issue of the internet. Bonus point if you have a second video introducing yourself. So you can see all the students posted videos, and they can add little pop-ups to it.
Oh, my name is Noah McCall.
So all the students have pop-up videos, and you see these bubbles over here. Those are feedbacks that all the students gave to each other, and the feedback can be just a text, or it can be a sticky, right? FlipGrid is programmed to show the next video and move on. So I'm not gonna show you my videos, that's too much, but the students just need to click this plus sign and they will be able to share with you their experiences. And you, according to your settings, you will receive a notification when they have done it. So I hope this helps. I'm gonna try to send this video tutorial before the end of the day, and links to the videos that the students posted. Right here, you can go to your FlipGrid, and this is the main topic, or you can, from here, go to your educator login or logout, and you can check out the other videos. If you click in this one, I have 2 videos. I have this where you have all the students talking, and I think this assignment is really good. So I'll leave you with Ayana.
That I have is a main fear is not being able to graduate like we're supposed to, and like that we're not going to be able to spend a lot of our senior year and like, be able to enjoy it like we were supposed to. My thoughts about this global pandemic is that people are taking it really lightly. There are still people going outside. There's still people go hanging out with their friends and all that. And, well, this is supposed to be like quote-unquote quarantine, so you wouldn't spread the disease. I don't know. How does it make you feel to have your education? I feel like it's going to be tough for some people. I know it's going to be tough for me because I'm going to forget that we're being technically homeschooled, and I'm going to forget about a lot of stuff, but I really hope I'm not. I'm setting myself some reminders. I expect teachers and all of them to be a little bit more lenient, you know, because like situations at home are different for everyone, so I feel like it's going to be tough. I guess this is a new experience for everyone. What I've been doing to cope is I've been basically staying at home because I am sick, but it's a mild congestion. I'm still going to the doctor tomorrow, you know, just to be safe, and just I've been on the phone with friends as well, and we're just trying to get through this.
So that was Ayana, and I think this is a very useful thing. Again, I just started this one yesterday. I already have 14 responses. I'm expecting at least 100 because I have 100 students. But let's see how many the actual come back to it. Give me a shout out or send me an email if you have questions, and good luck. Hang in there. We're gonna be great teachers.